Do you want to know what makes Chicago great at 8? It's Taped with Rabbi Doug every Monday night at 8:30 on Channel 19, CAN TV.
Hi, I'm Stuart Chaseman. Stay tuned for Taped with Rabbi Doug.
We're gonna see Rabbi Doug. We're gonna see Rabbi Doug. We're gonna see Rabbi Doug on your TV tonight. But Daddy, I want to watch Monday Night Football.
Forget about Monday Night Football. There's no other thing we're going to watch on Monday but Rabbi Doug.
Yeah, Rabbi Doug on TV tonight. We're going to see Rabbi Doug. Oh, everybody talk about Doug.
Shalom and welcome to Taped with Rabbi Doug. Glad you could be with us today. I am so happy to have with me my guest, Stuart Chaseman. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Baruch haba. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Stuart Chaseman is a Chicago-based singer-songwriter whose distinctive sound takes reference from such American roots rock artists as Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen. His previous release was the album Next Exit Brigadoon, released in 2010. His latest recently released album is Secrets, Lies, and Alibis. Stuart also holds regular live stream shows weekly called Stuart's Super Sunday Sepia-tone Serenade for his fans and supporters. His latest claim to fame, of course, is appearing on the Netflix show Jewish Matchmaking, episodes 7 and 8. Though the matches were not the final date for him, you never know where you'll find him on the prowl for his bashert. And Stuart, welcome to the show. So glad to have you with us. You become sort of a household name since being on that Netflix show, Jewish Matchmaking.
I'm very famous within 100 feet of a synagogue.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. What I bring to a relationship is I'm very handsome, I'm very intelligent, I have a ton of charisma, but by far my greatest quality is my humility.
But I want to tell you, people all the time mention that they've seen you on that show and ask me if I know you, and that happens often. And another thing is that when we celebrated the 75th anniversary of the State of Israel on Yom Ha'atzmaut with the Israel Consulate, there he was at that event, surrounded by fans coming to see him who recognized him. It was very, very, very nice.
That was a trip because my publicist gets a call and she says the Israeli consulate is trying to get in touch with you. And I've heard of consulates. I don't know exactly what that's about. So I'm like, I don't know. Am I getting like a Jewish demerit? Do they know I'm not lighting my candles on Friday? And this man, Yinim Cohen, he's the Israeli consulate general, is a fan of the show, and he asked his staff to reach out to me. So yeah, that was pretty neat. And not only was I there, but I was invited to sit in the front row reserved for elected officials only. And I'm sitting next to a guy in full military dress getup, and we start talking. I ask him what brought him there, and he is the head of the Coast Guard for the entire country. And then he asked me, what is it that you got invited here? What do you, I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of go on dates with people and people film it. And anyway, so that was nice.
It's very cool. Yeah, Yinim Cohen is a great guy, the Consul General for the Midwest, and I'm very good friends with him. And it was really a very nice event that they put together for the Jewish community, and really it was only open to people by invitation. So you had to be somebody special or somebody known or connected in the Jewish community. So there you are, being the Jewish Netflix star on Jewish Matchmaking. Tell me, let's talk about that show for a minute.
Sure.
Tell me about who they set you up with. For those who haven't seen the episode, and I'm sure they can still look it up. Tell me who they set you up with and what kind of dates you went on and what was it like?
I went on 3 dates, one with a lovely young woman named Pamela, one with a lovely young woman named Hope, and one with a dating coach. For whatever reason, they didn't use the footage of me and the dating coach. Although I got good scores, maybe I did so well on that they didn't think there's any reason to air it. The only issue is the two girls they set me up with aren't from Chicago.
Oh, that was my next question. Were these local girls so that you had a chance to get to know them better?
I mean, I keep in touch with one of the two, Pamela, You know, I just don't know how you do that long distance thing.
It's not easy.
The bottom line is they're there to film a TV show, you know.
Sure.
If you end up meeting someone that you end up with, that's a nice byproduct. They're there to make an entertaining
Well,
TV
you know, you told me that you occasionally attend Chabad of Bucktown.
Correct.
With Rabbi Moskowitz there. You know, if you just can become a little bit more observant than you are, just a little bit, we can set you up with Simcha Link in Chicago, which is the Jewish matchmaking service for people in the Chicago area who are either religious or becoming more religious, and we'll see where we get you over there.
Sure, I'll sign up.
All right, sounds good. So tell me a little bit about you and music. When did you start playing guitar? When did you start playing piano? How did you start entertaining and doing all that stuff?
Sure. When I was really young, I started taking guitar lessons. They weren't for super dedicated musicians exactly. It was for young kids in a class. And I had, of course, school Monday through Friday. Saturday mornings I had guitar lessons, and Sunday I had Sunday school.
Where did you go to Sunday school?
B'nai Joshua.
B'nai Joshua, Rabbi Shapiro.
Yeah, it was on Milwaukee Avenue.
I know, I lived really close to there. So
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Maine Township.
Okay.
So I lived right by there. So
I would have gone to Maine East if we didn't move to Buffalo Grove.
So that's also my high school area. Very nice. So you went to Stevenson?
Yeah, but let me finish there.
Sure.
I'm not a morning person. I had to get up Monday through Friday for school, then Saturday for guitar lessons, and Sunday for Sunday school, and that was the worst. So I said to my parents that I think I want to stop with Sunday school, and they didn't like that idea. So I dropped guitar lessons. So
you could observe Shabbat better. I understand.
Exactly. So I still held on to a little bit of the knowledge, but not much. And then it wasn't until like after high school I kind of took more seriously to it, and I wanted to express myself through my lyrics and songwriting. And
So
like
everyone who starts playing guitar starts learning songs, you know, by popular artists and things like that. And did you start doing that, or did you just start right away saying, you know, I have these tunes in my head and these words in my head, and I'm going to write songs, and that's what you did? How did it all come about?
I mean, you got to start playing other people's stuff, I think. My influences are Dylan, Springsteen, Neil Young, singer-songwriter type people. I think when you first start taking guitar lessons, they teach you like Wheels on the Bus and things like that, and eventually get to graduate beyond that.
To the hokey pokey, right?
Yeah, sure.
Very good. So I'd love, if we could start just going right into a song, I'd love to have you do a song for us. Sure. It can be an original song, it can be a copy song, whatever you're comfortable with and you think would be appropriate for our audience. We could start with that and give us a little hint to where we're going to go with this.
Well, I have a new album out. I'm thinking I should do at least one or two off of that.
That'd be great.
This song is called Sins. It's about, it's kind of my specialty, failed relationship.
Not a Yom Kippur song.
Not a Yom Kippur song.
Okay.
So it probably can be. This is a song when a relationship is done and over, and you think you're done with it, but then sometimes when you think you're done with something, it's not done with you. Mm-hmm. And this is about trying to seek salvation and going back to something that you realize might have been good, and realizing that that ship has sailed and there's no going back to it.
All right. Stuart Chaseman, right here on Taped with Rabbi Doug.
What
was great. What a great song. How do you write songs? Do you like hear them in your head when you're driving in the car? Do you have something in your sleep, like the Yesterday Story from Paul McCartney, it's just came to him as a dream and a sleep, and all of a sudden, you have this tune in your head and you just got to sit down and write it down when you wake up. How does it come to you and how do you do it? Do you actually sit and write, or is it something that it just comes to you? And
I wish I knew the answer to the question, because then I could probably replicate it easier. It could be any number of ways. Usually for me it's the lyric. I mean, I don't write the lyric straight from beginning to end, but usually some sort of line comes to me, some sort of hook or something like that. And then I'll just kind of sing it a little bit. Then I'll try to wrap some chords around it. Then I'll go back to the lyric.
Would you say that most of the songs that you've written have been based on a life experience of your own, or would you say that you have taken some of them from things you've seen in the news, or things that have come into your head from experiences of others? How does that come about?
All of it has to be at least somewhat tainted by your life experience, even if you're writing a fictional story. I have songs that are completely fictitious with fictitious characters,
Right.
but I would think there's some stamp of me somewhere in that.
Very cool.
The new record, Secrets, Lies, and Alibis, it's kind of one of those albums where you take your diary and you put 3 chords behind it.
Yeah, listen, the music sounds great, and that's the important thing, and it's catchy. So that was a song, like I can still hear it in my head, so that's great.
What I'll say is, I don't want to sound like I'm dissing the Rolling Stones with what I'm about to say. I love the Rolling Stones. But you could listen to their entire catalog front to back and not really know anything about Mick Jagger that you derive from the lyrics.
Right.
That's not the kind of writer I am. If you just take any 3 songs at random of mine and listen to them, you're not gonna know my life story necessarily, but you're gonna feel there's a certain vulnerability in it. That there's a piece of me in that song.
No, I understand completely. Well, what about other songs by other artists? Like, what's a song that you love to play from another artist that you play every time you're on stage, or maybe not every time, but often when you're on stage or people ask you to play? What is one of your favorites that you really like to play? Pick one, because I'd love to hear it.
We could. This actually wasn't an original Beatles song, but it's a fun song, and the Beatles made the most popular live version most popular version of it. Also, Ferris Bueller did a nice version of it in the movie. I need you to help me on this one.
I will help you.
Shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
I'm working on that.
Working on that.
You're a twisty little girl.
Twist a little girl.
You know you twist so fine.
Twist so fine.
Come on, twist a little close now.
Twist a little close.
Let me know that you're mine.
Let me know you're mine.
Shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout. was great. That was
Thank you.
Great choice. Great choice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This has been great. What are your aspirations as far as music? Do you want your albums to go viral, or of course everybody wants to sell their albums and have people know their music and stuff. Do you want to play around more? Do you want to do more live music? Do you want to travel and play live? What are your aspirations?
Actually, I only want to play them in the privacy of my own bedroom. I don't want anyone to hear them. Don't buy it. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. No, I want the world to hear it. I'm hoping this TV show I'm on gives me some sort of platform. Unfortunately, I had a spinal injury this year.
Yeah, I did hear about that. And are you feeling better? Are things better?
I'm not in a lot of pain. I have some mobility issues, so I'm not booking any shows till September or later. I just need to make sure I could stand and play guitar for a couple hours.
Sure.
So hopefully if you live in a major city, hopefully I'll be coming to you sometime in the fall or winter.
Great.
We're taping this in 2023, by the way. And yeah, I definitely hope to go out. I hope to see some new faces at my show that will maybe have got exposed to because of the TV show.
Have you been on stage ever with anybody else that we might know?
Well, there's a certain guest you've had on your show a few times that I think you might be getting at.
Which one is that?
Peter Himmelman, I've been on.
Peter Himmelman, my good friend Peter Himmelman, Bob Dylan's son-in-law, been on our show a couple of times, and yeah, I do know Peter Himmelman, and he has been on our show. Very nice.
I wonder if when people are talking about Bob Dylan, they say, "Oh, it's Peter Himmelman's father."
Well, you never know. You never know. Any aspirations to play for Chicago Jewish fans at the Chicago Jewish Festival next summer?
Sure, hook me up. Who books it?
No, I'll give you that information. Definitely. So what are you doing as far as writing now? Like your second album's been out now for a couple of months. Are you already thinking about album number 3? What kind of songs you want to write and what you're going to do? Or are you focusing on making this more well known?
I think most songwriters typically have a half an album in their pocket at any given time. I mean, right now my focus is definitely doing something with the current album. I'm really proud of it. It's a monster album. There's 16 songs on it, so hopefully it'll tide everybody over for a while.
Well, I hope we can hear another song before we go. I want to thank you for being on the show. Stuart Chaseman, right here on TAPED for Rabbi Doug. Remember, if you want to check out our website, www.tvrabbi.com, where you can also see former shows on the web. If you want to email Stuart or me, and if you want to know more about his music and about him, email info@tvrabbi.com. Thank you, Stuart, for being on the show. We're going to close with another song from your second album, and we'll hope to see you next time right here on Tape with Rabbi Doug. Shalom, everyone.
This is called The Way Back Home. This is a song kind of when you feel like you're lost your way a little bit, and then you start to feel maybe some sort of higher power pushing you in the right direction, and you're not quite where you need to be yet, but you feel a little bit of comfort, maybe for the first time in a long time, that you're doing something right and you're in balance with the universe.
Stuart Chaseman.